Do you find yourself caught in endless arguments, trying to prove your point? What if there was a better way to win, one that required fewer words and delivered greater impact? Win through actions, never through argument, explores the power of letting your deeds speak louder than debates. In this audiobook, you'll discover how to build trust, earn respect, and achieve lasting success by focusing on results instead of confrontations. As the saying goes, actions speak louder than words. This isn't about suppressing your voice. It's about mastering the art of influence through action, composure, and strategy. Learn how to resolve conflicts gracefully, inspire others through example, and channel your energy into meaningful outcomes. Whether in personal relationships, your career, or daily life, this audiobook will teach you how to win without wasting time on unnecessary arguments. It's time to step out of the noise and into the power of action. Let's begin. Chapter 1. Actions speak louder than words. Actions are a powerful way to show your true intentions and abilities. While words can express promises or plans, actions prove whether those promises are real. When you follow through on what you say, people notice and trust you more. Words may be forgotten, but actions leave a lasting impact. This chapter explores why actions are more meaningful than words and how they can help you succeed in life. One reason actions are so powerful is that they show effort and commitment. For example, if you tell someone you care about them, it's meaningful, but showing it through thoughtful actions, like helping them when they're in need or being there for them during tough times, speaks even louder. People value actions because they prove that you're willing to put in the work, not just talk about it. Another reason actions matter is that they are harder to fake. Words can sometimes be used to persuade or manipulate, but consistent actions are more honest. If someone says they are hardworking but never follows through on their responsibilities, their words lose value. On the other hand, if someone consistently delivers results, their actions prove their reliability without them needing to say much at all. Actions also have the power to inspire others. When you lead by example, people around you notice and are motivated to follow your lead. For instance, in a workplace, a manager who works hard and supports their team sets a positive tone for everyone. Instead of simply giving instructions, their actions show what they expect, making it easier for others to follow suit. Lastly, actions help you avoid unnecessary arguments or explanations. When people see what you're capable of through your actions, there's no need to argue or defend yourself. Your results speak for themselves. Whether in your personal life or career, showing what you can do is far more effective than trying to convince others with words alone. In life, people respect and remember what you do more than what you say. By focusing on taking meaningful actions, you can build trust, inspire others, and achieve your goals without needing to rely on words to prove your worth. Always remember, actions truly speak louder than words. Chapter 2. The Power of Silence. Silence is one of the most underrated tools for personal strength and communication. While many people think that speaking up is the only way to be heard, silence often carries more weight. It shows self-control, thoughtfulness, and confidence. This chapter explores how silence can be a powerful ally in handling conflicts, building relationships, and maintaining inner peace. One of the greatest strengths of silence is its ability to diffuse tension. In heated situations or arguments, responding with silence instead of reacting immediately can prevent conflicts from escalating. When you take a moment to pause and stay quiet, it shows restraint and gives everyone a chance to cool down. Silence allows you to think clearly before responding, ensuring that your words carry purpose and wisdom. Silence is also a sign of self-confidence. People who are comfortable with silence don't feel the need to fill every moment with words. They understand that their worth isn't tied to how much they say, but rather to the impact of their actions and the few words they choose to speak. Silence can make you appear more composed and thoughtful, creating a stronger impression on others. Listening is another way silence becomes powerful. When you choose to stay quiet and truly listen to others, you gain valuable insight into their thoughts, emotions, and intentions. Active listening strengthens relationships and helps you respond in ways that are meaningful and effective. Silence shows respect for others' opinions and creates space for deeper understanding. In conversations or negotiations, silence can also create a strategic advantage. Staying quiet after asking a question or making a point puts the other person in a position to fill the silence, often revealing their true thoughts or intentions. This tactic is especially useful in professional settings, as it shows confidence and helps you gather important information without unnecessary words. Lastly, silence is essential for self-reflection and emotional control. In moments of quiet, you can tune into your thoughts and feelings, understanding them more deeply. This practice helps you stay grounded, manage stress, and make better decisions. Silence provides the clarity needed to align your actions with your values and goals. The power of silence lies in its ability to communicate without words, build understanding, and create space for thoughtful action. By embracing silence, you can navigate life's challenges with grace, strengthen your relationships, and project confidence without needing to say much at all. Silence, when used wisely, is truly golden. Chapter 3. Results over rhetoric. In life, people value results far more than talk. While it's easy to make promises, explain plans, or argue your point, what truly matters is delivering results. This chapter emphasizes the importance of focusing on tangible outcomes rather than relying on words alone to prove your worth. Results speak louder than rhetoric, and this mindset can set you apart in personal and professional settings. One of the key reasons results matter more than words is because they are measurable. Promises and explanations can sound convincing, but without action to back them up, they quickly lose credibility. For example, a student may claim they'll study hard, but unless their grades improve, those words hold little value. Results are the proof of effort, dedication, and skill, leaving no room for doubt. Focusing on results also builds trust and respect. People naturally trust those who follow through on their commitments. When you consistently deliver on what you promise, your reputation grows stronger, whether it's meeting deadlines, achieving goals, or keeping personal commitments. Your actions show that you're reliable. Trust is earned through results, not empty words. Another advantage of prioritizing results is that it eliminates unnecessary arguments. When your achievements speak for themselves, you don't need to convince others of your abilities. For instance, in a workplace, instead of debating over who has the best ideas, producing tangible outcomes shows leadership and capability. Results are undeniable and often end debates before they begin. Results-driven individuals also inspire confidence and motivation in others. When people see someone consistently delivering success, they are more likely to follow their example or seek their guidance. Your actions set a standard for others, encouraging a results-oriented culture. This is especially important in leadership roles, where results can unite and motivate a team more effectively than speeches or directives. The pursuit of results also keeps you focused on your goals. While words can sometimes lead to overthinking or distractions, focusing on actions and outcomes ensures steady progress. By breaking down goals into actionable steps and measuring your progress, you remain aligned with your objectives. This results-driven mindset eliminates excuses and keeps you productive. Furthermore, results are a more effective way to make an impact. Words often fade, but accomplishments leave a lasting impression. Whether it's launching a successful project, overcoming a personal challenge, or achieving a milestone, your results stand as a testament to your hard work and perseverance. They tell your story without the need for explanation. Prioritizing results doesn't mean that words are unimportant. They still have their place in communication and motivation. However, when words are paired with action, they become far more powerful. For example, a leader who communicates a clear vision and then follows through with tangible progress earns more respect than one who only talks about what they plan to do. Results also help you learn and grow. Each outcome, whether a success or a failure, provides valuable lessons. By focusing on what you achieve rather than what you say, you can identify areas for improvement and refine your approach. Results offer feedback that rhetoric simply can't provide, making them a cornerstone of personal and professional development. Lastly, focusing on results helps you build self-confidence. When you achieve tangible outcomes, it reinforces your belief in your abilities. Each success, no matter how small, is proof that you can overcome challenges and accomplish your goals. This confidence motivates you to aim higher and achieve even more. In every area of life, actions and results carry more weight than words. By shifting your focus from rhetoric to outcomes, you can build trust, inspire others, and achieve your goals more effectively. Let your results be your voice, and watch as they speak louder than any words ever could. Chapter 4. Avoiding ego battles. Ego battles often lead to unnecessary conflicts, damaged relationships, and wasted energy. When the need to win or prove your superiority takes over, it can overshadow meaningful communication and derail progress. This chapter explores the importance of recognizing and avoiding ego-driven disputes, allowing you to focus on what truly matters, achieving your goals, maintaining peace, and fostering healthy interactions. Ego battles typically arise when emotions, pride, or a desire for control dominate a situation. For instance, in an argument, the focus often shifts from solving the problem to proving who is right. This escalation doesn't lead to resolutions, it leads to deeper divides. Avoiding ego battles means prioritizing solutions over personal validation, a mindset that encourages growth and mutual respect. The first step to avoiding ego battles is cultivating self-awareness. Pay attention to moments when your ego starts to take control. Ask yourself, am I arguing to find a solution or just to prove I'm right? Recognizing these patterns helps you step back and refocus on the bigger picture. The ability to detach from your ego is a sign of emotional intelligence and maturity. Listening actively is another key to diffusing ego-driven conflicts. When you truly listen to someone else's perspective without immediately planning your response, it shows respect and a willingness to understand. Active listening often disarms others as they feel heard and valued. This can turn a potential ego battle into a productive conversation. Practicing humility is essential in avoiding ego battles. It's important to remember that no one has all the answers, and everyone has something to learn. Acknowledging when you're wrong or when someone else has a better idea doesn't diminish your worth. It enhances your credibility. Humility allows you to prioritize the truth or solution over your pride. Choosing your battles wisely is another way to sidestep ego conflicts. Not every disagreement requires your input or effort to prove a point. Ask yourself, is this worth my time and energy? In many cases, walking away or letting the issue go is the smarter, more productive choice. This doesn't mean giving up. It means knowing when to focus on more important matters. Ego battles often thrive on emotional reactions. When someone challenges you, it's easy to feel defensive or attacked. Learning to pause and respond calmly instead of reacting impulsively can prevent conflicts from escalating. Emotional control not only keeps the situation in check, but also demonstrates your strength and self-discipline. Shifting your focus from winning to understanding is another powerful strategy. Ego battles are often rooted in a desire to dominate or be seen as superior. By prioritizing understanding and collaboration, you create an environment where both parties can work together toward a solution. This mindset fosters trust and builds stronger relationships. Avoiding ego battles also requires a sense of perspective. Ask yourself, will this argument matter a week, a month, or a year from now? Most ego-driven conflicts are minor in the grand scheme of things. Keeping the bigger picture in mind helps you let go of petty disputes and focus on what truly matters in your personal and professional life. Practicing gratitude can also help reduce the urge to engage in ego battles. When you focus on what you appreciate, whether it's the contributions of others or your own progress, you're less likely to feel the need to prove yourself. Gratitude shifts your mindset from competition to collaboration, making it easier to avoid unnecessary conflicts. Lastly, remember that avoiding ego battles doesn't mean avoiding conflict altogether. Constructive disagreements are important for growth and progress. The key is to engage in discussions with a focus on solutions, mutual respect, and understanding, rather than letting your ego dictate the conversation. By prioritizing what truly matters over personal pride, you can navigate conflicts with wisdom and grace. Avoiding ego battles is about choosing peace, progress, and purpose over pride. When you let go of the need to win every interaction, you create space for meaningful connections, effective solutions, and lasting success. In the end, it's not about proving yourself to others. It's about staying true to your values and goals. Chapter 5. Building credibility. Credibility is one of the most valuable qualities you can possess. It's the foundation of trust, respect, and influence, both in your personal and professional life. Unlike temporary achievements or fleeting recognition, credibility is built over time through consistent actions, honesty, and reliability. This chapter explores the key principles of building and maintaining credibility, allowing you to strengthen your relationships and enhance your personal reputation. The cornerstone of credibility is consistency. People trust individuals who repeatedly demonstrate dependability and integrity. Whether it's following through on commitments, meeting deadlines, or keeping promises, consistent actions show others that you can be relied upon. Credibility isn't built in a day. It's the result of proving your reliability over time. Honesty is another essential element of credibility. People respect those who are truthful, even in difficult situations. Being honest doesn't mean being harsh. it means communicating clearly and transparently while maintaining respect for others. When people know they can count on your word, they're more likely to trust you and value your input. Expertise also plays a significant role in building credibility. Developing skills and knowledge in your field demonstrates that you're competent and capable. Whether you're leading a project at work, offering advice to a friend, or pursuing a personal goal, showing expertise in your area builds confidence in your abilities. Lifelong learning and self-improvement are key to maintaining and expanding your credibility. Taking responsibility for your actions is another powerful way to strengthen credibility. Mistakes happen, and trying to shift blame only damages your reputation. Instead, own up to your errors, learn from them, and take steps to make things right. People respect those who are accountable and willing to grow from their experiences. Clear communication is vital for building credibility. Being articulate and expressing your thoughts clearly helps others understand your perspective and trust your intentions. Avoid exaggeration or over-promising, as these can undermine trust. Instead, be direct, concise, and transparent in your interactions. Credibility also requires being dependable under pressure. In challenging situations, your ability to remain calm, composed, and solution-focused demonstrates strength and reliability. When others see that you can handle stress without compromising your integrity, they're more likely to trust you in future endeavors. Empathy enhances credibility by showing that you care about others' feelings and perspectives. Listening actively, acknowledging others' concerns, and demonstrating compassion make people more likely to trust and respect you. Empathy strengthens relationships and reinforces the belief that you have others' best interests at heart. Building credibility also involves delivering results. Actions speak louder than words, and consistent outcomes validate your abilities. Whether it's completing a project, achieving a goal, or supporting a team, your results serve as evidence of your commitment and competence. Results not only build trust, but also establish your reputation as someone who gets things done. Being authentic is crucial for long-term credibility. Pretending to be someone you're not, or trying to please everyone, can backfire. Instead, stay true to your values and principles, even if it means making difficult decisions. Authenticity creates a sense of trustworthiness because people know you're genuine and consistent. Another aspect of credibility is respecting boundaries. Overstepping limits or imposing your opinions on others can erode trust. Show respect for others' autonomy and preferences, even if they differ from your own. By demonstrating respect, you create an environment of mutual trust and understanding. Credibility isn't just about proving your worth, it's also about empowering others. Supporting and encouraging those around you shows that you're not only focused on your success, but also invested in theirs. This collaborative approach builds trust and strengthens your influence in a group setting. Patience is another key to credibility. Trust takes time to build and can be easily lost through hasty actions or decisions. Avoid rushing to prove yourself. Instead, focus on consistent, steady efforts that align with your values. Over time, your credibility will grow naturally as others recognize your dependability. Adaptability enhances credibility by showing that you can adjust to new challenges and situations. Being open to feedback, learning from mistakes, and evolving your approach demonstrate flexibility and resilience. People trust those who can navigate change with confidence and professionalism. Transparency in your actions and intentions is essential for maintaining credibility. People are more likely to trust you when you're open about your decisions and the reasons behind them. Hiding information or being vague can lead to doubt and suspicion. Clear and honest communication reinforces your trustworthiness. Humility plays a significant role in building credibility. Acknowledging that you don't have all the answers and being willing to learn from others demonstrates maturity and self-awareness. Humble individuals are more relatable and approachable, making it easier to build trust and respect. Standing up for your principles is another way to strengthen credibility. When you consistently act in alignment with your values, even in difficult situations, people recognize your integrity. This consistency between your words and actions solidifies your reputation as someone who can be trusted. Credibility also grows through acts of generosity. Sharing your knowledge, offering support, or helping others succeed builds goodwill and strengthens relationships. When people see that you're willing to contribute without expecting anything in return, they're more likely to view you as trustworthy and reliable. Remaining consistent during adversity is a hallmark of credibility. How you handle setbacks and challenges reveals your true character. By staying composed, focused, and ethical under pressure, you show others that your principles remain intact regardless of the circumstances. In conclusion, building credibility is a lifelong process that requires consistent effort, honesty, and authenticity. It's about aligning your actions with your values, delivering results, and fostering trust through clear communication and empathy. Credibility not only strengthens your relationships, but also empowers you to make a lasting impact in all areas of life. When people trust and respect you, your influence and opportunities naturally grow. Chapter 6. Emotional control equals strength. Emotional control is one of the most powerful traits a person can develop. It allows you to remain calm, think clearly, and act intentionally, even in stressful or challenging situations. While it's natural to experience emotions like anger, frustration, or sadness, learning to manage them effectively is a sign of true strength. This chapter explores how emotional control can enhance your relationships, decision-making, and overall resilience, proving that mastering your emotions is a cornerstone of personal power. Emotional control starts with self-awareness. To manage your emotions, you first need to recognize and understand them. Pay attention to how you feel in different situations and what triggers strong emotional reactions. By identifying these patterns, you can prepare yourself to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Self-awareness is the foundation of emotional control and the first step toward turning emotions into a source of strength. One of the key benefits of emotional control is the ability to remain calm under pressure. When you're faced with a difficult situation, staying composed allows you to assess the problem objectively and make better decisions. Losing control of your emotions can cloud your judgment and escalate conflicts, while calmness inspires confidence in yourself and others. This calm demeanor is a hallmark of emotional strength. Emotional control also helps you communicate more effectively. When emotions run high, it's easy to say things you don't mean or express yourself in a way that damages relationships. By managing your emotions, you can choose your words carefully and approach conversations with clarity and empathy. This skill builds trust and fosters healthier, more productive interactions. Another aspect of emotional control is learning when to pause. In moments of anger or frustration, taking a step back to breathe and reflect can prevent regrettable actions or words. Pausing allows you to process your emotions and choose a response that aligns with your values and goals. This simple practice is a powerful way to maintain emotional strength and integrity. Emotional control also protects you from being manipulated by others. When someone tries to provoke you or push your buttons, maintaining control of your emotions prevents them from gaining power over you. Staying composed allows you to respond on your terms, demonstrating strength and self-mastery. It's a way of reclaiming control over your reactions and your life. Another benefit of emotional control is the ability to focus on solutions rather than problems. When emotions are left unchecked, they can lead to dwelling on the negatives or getting stuck in a cycle of frustration. Emotional strength helps you shift your perspective, directing your energy toward finding solutions and taking positive action. This proactive approach not only resolves issues more effectively, but also reinforces your resilience. Practicing emotional control doesn't mean suppressing your feelings. It means channeling them in constructive ways. For example, instead of letting anger consume you, use it as motivation to address the underlying issue or improve a situation. Emotions can be a source of energy and insight when harnessed correctly, turning what could be a weakness into a strength. Developing emotional control also builds your self-confidence. When you know you can handle your emotions in any situation, you feel more capable and empowered. This confidence extends to other areas of your life, from relationships to career decisions, as you trust yourself to stay composed and make sound choices regardless of the circumstances. Another important aspect of emotional control is recognizing the power of empathy. Understanding and respecting others' emotions helps you navigate conflicts and connect on a deeper level. Emotional control allows you to approach others with compassion, even when you disagree, fostering mutual respect and collaboration. Empathy strengthens relationships and enhances your ability to lead and influence. Over time, emotional control becomes a habit that strengthens your resilience. Life is unpredictable and challenges are inevitable, but emotional strength helps you bounce back from setbacks with greater ease. Instead of being overwhelmed by negative emotions, you can process them, learn from the experience, and move forward with confidence. Building emotional control requires consistent practice and patience. Techniques like mindfulness, deep breathing, and journaling can help you stay grounded and manage your emotions more effectively. These practices teach you to observe your feelings without judgment, giving you the space to respond intentionally rather than react impulsively. Emotional control also involves setting boundaries. When you're clear about what you will and won't tolerate, you're less likely to be drawn into unnecessary conflicts or emotional manipulation. Boundaries protect your energy and reinforce your emotional strength, allowing you to focus on what truly matters. Another critical component of emotional control is learning to let go. Holding on to grudges or unresolved emotions can weigh you down and drain your strength. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting. It means freeing yourself from the burden of negativity and reclaiming your emotional balance. Forgiveness and acceptance are powerful acts of emotional strength. The ability to stay composed in emotionally charged situations also earns respect from others. Whether it's in a workplace, family setting, or social group, people admire those who can remain calm and handle challenges gracefully. Emotional control positions you as a leader and a source of stability in times of uncertainty. Practicing gratitude is another way to strengthen emotional control. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's present, helping you maintain a positive outlook even during tough times. This mindset reduces the intensity of negative emotions, making it easier to manage them effectively. Emotional control also enhances your ability to adapt to change. Life rarely goes according to plan, and unexpected events can trigger stress or frustration. By managing your emotions, you can approach change with an open mind and a willingness to adjust, turning challenges into opportunities for growth. It's important to remember that emotional control doesn't mean perfection. Everyone has moments of emotional vulnerability, and that's okay. What matters is how you recover and learn from those moments. Emotional strength is about progress, not perfection, and every step you take toward better control makes a difference. In the end, emotional control is about empowerment. It gives you the ability to choose how you respond to life's challenges, rather than being at the mercy of your emotions. By mastering emotional control, you create a foundation of strength that supports your relationships, decisions, and overall well-being. It's not just a skill, it's a superpower that can transform your life. Chapter 7. Lead by example. Leadership is not about commanding others, but inspiring them through your actions. Leading by example means demonstrating the qualities, behaviors, and values you want others to emulate. It's a powerful way to influence, motivate, and build trust, whether in your personal life, workplace, or community. This chapter explores the importance of leading by example and how it can create lasting impact. Leading by example starts with integrity. People are more likely to follow someone whose actions align with their words. If you want others to be honest, hardworking, or respectful, you must embody those qualities yourself. Integrity builds credibility, showing that you stand by your principles and hold yourself to the same standards you expect from others. Consistency is another key to leading by example. It's not enough to act admirably on occasion. Your behavior must consistently reflect the values you want to instill. Consistency builds trust, as people know they can rely on you to uphold your principles even in challenging situations. A consistent leader inspires confidence and sets a steady tone for others to follow. One of the most impactful ways to lead by example is through hard work. People respect leaders who are willing to put in the effort alongside them. Whether it's meeting deadlines, taking on challenging tasks, or supporting others during tough times, your dedication sets a standard. Hard work shows that you're not just giving orders, but actively contributing to the team's success. Humility is another powerful trait of leaders who lead by example. A humble leader acknowledges their limitations, listens to feedback, and is open to learning. Humility creates an environment of mutual respect, where everyone feels valued and heard. By showing that you're willing to grow and adapt, you encourage others to do the same. Leading by example also involves emotional resilience. How you handle stress, setbacks, or conflicts speaks volumes to those around you. If you remain calm and composed during difficult moments, it reassures others and sets a tone of stability. Emotional resilience demonstrates strength and inspires others to stay grounded in the face of challenges. Empathy is another essential component of leading by example. Understanding and respecting the emotions and perspectives of others shows that you care about their well-being. Empathy strengthens relationships, fosters collaboration, and creates an atmosphere of trust. When people see you prioritizing empathy, they're more likely to follow suit, building a more compassionate environment. A willingness to take responsibility is crucial for leaders who lead by example. When mistakes happen, owning up to them rather than shifting blame demonstrates accountability. This behavior shows others that it's okay to make mistakes as long as you learn from them. Taking responsibility fosters a culture of honesty and growth, encouraging others to act with integrity. Leading by example also means setting clear expectations and following them yourself. If you want others to be punctual, prepared, or respectful, you must model those behaviors consistently. Clear expectations, combined with your own adherence to them, remove ambiguity and inspire others to meet the same standards. Another aspect of leading by example is inspiring innovation and creativity. When you take risks, try new approaches, or embrace change, you show others that it's safe to explore new ideas. This encouragement fosters a culture of curiosity and growth, where people feel empowered to contribute their creativity and insights. Balancing confidence with humility is another hallmark of leading by example. Confidence shows that you believe in your vision and abilities, while humility keeps you approachable and open to others' input. This balance demonstrates that strong leadership doesn't mean dominating, but guiding and collaborating. Time management is another area where leading by example has a significant impact. If you manage your time effectively and respect others' schedules, you set a standard of efficiency and professionalism. This behavior encourages others to value their time and approach tasks with similar diligence. Leading by example also means prioritizing self-care. If you constantly push yourself to exhaustion, others may feel pressured to do the same, leading to burnout. By setting boundaries, taking breaks, and maintaining a healthy work-life balance, you show others that well-being is a priority. Self-care as a leader creates a sustainable and supportive environment. Encouraging and recognizing others' efforts is another way to lead by example. When you celebrate achievements and acknowledge hard work, you foster a positive atmosphere. Recognizing others inspires them to continue striving and builds a culture of appreciation and teamwork. Transparency is another important trait of leaders who lead by example. Being open about decisions, challenges, and progress builds trust and keeps everyone on the same page. Transparency shows that you value honesty and collaboration, encouraging others to adopt the same approach. Another way to lead by example is through adaptability. Life and work are full of unexpected changes, and how you respond to them sets the tone for others. Embracing change with a positive attitude and willingness to learn inspires others to do the same. Adaptability shows that growth is a continuous process. Patience is an often overlooked quality of leading by example. Showing patience in the face of delays, misunderstandings, or challenges demonstrates maturity and self-control. Patience encourages others to approach problems with a calm and solution-focused mindset, creating a more harmonious and productive environment. Leading by example also involves fostering inclusivity. By treating everyone with respect and ensuring diverse perspectives are heard, you set a standard for fairness and equality. Inclusivity strengthens teams and communities, showing that everyone's contributions are valued. Teaching and mentoring are additional ways to lead by example. Sharing your knowledge, offering guidance, and supporting others' growth demonstrates generosity and commitment. Mentorship creates a ripple effect, as those you guide are likely to pass on the same support to others. Finally, leading by example means staying true to your values. even when it's difficult. Integrity is tested in challenging moments, and how you respond reflects your true character. By staying aligned with your principles, you inspire others to do the same, creating a foundation of trust and respect. Leading by example is about showing, not just telling. It's about living the values and behaviors you want to see in others. By doing so, you inspire trust, loyalty, and positive change, leaving a lasting impact wherever you lead. Chapter 8. Focus on solutions, not problems. Focusing on solutions rather than problems is a mindset that transforms challenges into opportunities. When we fixate on problems, we often feel stuck, overwhelmed, or defeated. However, by shifting our focus to finding solutions, we open the door to progress, creativity, and empowerment. This chapter explores the importance of solution-oriented thinking and how it can positively impact your personal and professional life. The first step to focusing on solutions is recognizing when you're stuck in a problem-focused mindset. Dwelling on problems often involves replaying the issue in your mind, complaining about it, or feeling helpless. While it's important to acknowledge challenges, staying in this mindset prevents progress. Solution-oriented thinking begins with shifting your perspective from "what's wrong" to "what can I do about it?" A solution-oriented mindset encourages you to take action. Problems can seem overwhelming when you view them as a whole, but breaking them down into smaller, manageable parts makes them less intimidating. For example, if a project feels too large, focus on one task you can complete right now. Each small step brings you closer to a resolution and builds momentum. Focusing on solutions also enhances creativity. When you approach challenges with curiosity and an open mind, you're more likely to discover innovative ideas. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening?" try asking, "How can I make this better?" This shift in thinking turns problems into opportunities for growth and learning. Another benefit of focusing on solutions is reduced stress. Problems can feel heavy and all-consuming, but when you channel your energy into finding answers, you regain a sense of control. Solution-oriented thinking reminds you that every challenge has a way forward, and by taking proactive steps, you can navigate even the toughest situations with confidence. Communication plays a key role in solution-oriented thinking. Instead of pointing fingers or dwelling on blame, focus on collaborating with others to find answers. Asking questions like, "What can we do to fix this?" or "How can we move forward?" fosters teamwork and encourages constructive dialogue. Solution-focused communication strengthens relationships and builds trust. Focusing on solutions also helps you develop resilience. Life is full of unexpected challenges, and how you respond to them defines your strength. A problem-focused mindset can leave you feeling defeated, while a solution-oriented approach empowers you to adapt and overcome. Each challenge you solve reinforces your ability to handle the next one. Another important aspect of solution-oriented thinking is staying positive. Negativity often accompanies problem-focused thinking, making it harder to see possibilities. Cultivating a positive mindset doesn't mean ignoring the problem. It means believing in your ability to find a solution. Optimism fuels determination and keeps you motivated to keep trying. Learning to ask the right questions is essential for focusing on solutions. Instead of asking, "Why did this happen?" ask, "What can I learn from this?" or "What resources can I use to solve this?" Solution-oriented questions shift your focus from the past to the future, helping you move forward with purpose. Time management is another factor in solution-focused thinking. Problems often seem bigger when they linger unresolved. Allocating dedicated time to brainstorm and implement solutions prevents procrastination and ensures steady progress. Setting deadlines for addressing challenges keeps you accountable and motivated. Focusing on solutions also requires flexibility. Sometimes the first solution you try might not work, and that's okay. Solution-oriented thinking involves staying open to alternative approaches and learning from each attempt. Flexibility allows you to adapt and refine your strategies until you find what works. Embracing a growth mindset is another key to focusing on solutions. Instead of seeing problems as obstacles, view them as opportunities to learn and grow. Every challenge is a chance to develop new skills, gain experience, and expand your capabilities. A growth mindset keeps you motivated to tackle even the most difficult situations. Visualization is a powerful tool for solution-focused thinking. Take a moment to picture the outcome you want and the steps you need to take to achieve it. Visualizing success helps you stay focused and motivated, providing clarity and direction as you work toward a resolution. Solution-oriented thinking also involves celebrating progress. Even small steps towards solving a problem are worth acknowledging. Celebrating these milestones reinforces your confidence and reminds you of your ability to overcome challenges. Each success, no matter how small, builds momentum for tackling future problems. It's important to recognize that not all problems require immediate solutions. Sometimes, taking a step back and giving yourself time to think can lead to better outcomes. Solution-oriented thinking isn't about rushing. It's about being intentional and thoughtful in your approach. Patience often leads to more effective and sustainable solutions. Another aspect of focusing on solutions is using available resources. Whether it's seeking advice from others, researching alternatives, or leveraging tools and technologies, tapping into resources can make problem-solving more efficient. Asking for help or exploring new options shows resourcefulness, not weakness. Focusing on solutions also helps build stronger relationships. When you approach conflicts with a problem-solving mindset, it shows that you're invested in finding a resolution rather than assigning blame. This approach fosters collaboration and mutual respect, strengthening bonds with colleagues, friends, and family. Learning from past challenges is another valuable part of solution-oriented thinking. Reflect on how you've overcome previous problems and apply those lessons to new situations. Experience is a powerful teacher, and using it to inform your problem-solving strategies enhances your ability to handle future challenges. Gratitude can also play a role in focusing on solutions. When faced with a problem, take a moment to acknowledge the resources, support, or opportunities you have that can help you address it. Gratitude shifts your perspective, making it easier to see solutions and maintain a positive outlook. Lastly, focusing on solutions requires perseverance. Not every problem can be solved immediately, and setbacks are part of the process. Stay committed to finding a resolution, even if it takes time. Perseverance, combined with a solution-oriented mindset, ensures that you'll eventually overcome challenges and achieve your goals. Focusing on solutions, not problems, transforms how you approach life's challenges. It empowers you to take control, think creatively, and move forward with confidence. By shifting your mindset, you can turn obstacles into opportunities and build a future defined by progress and resilience. Chapter 9. Conserve energy for what matters. Energy is one of the most valuable resources we have, yet it's often wasted on things that don't truly matter. Whether it's engaging in unnecessary arguments, overthinking minor issues, or investing effort into tasks that don't align with your goals, energy mismanagement can leave you feeling drained and unproductive. This chapter focuses on the importance of conserving your energy and directing it toward what genuinely matters, helping you achieve more with greater clarity and focus. The first step to conserving energy is identifying what matters most to you. Without clear priorities, it's easy to get caught up in trivial distractions or obligations that don't serve your goals. Take time to reflect on your values and long-term objectives. Ask yourself, does this task, conversation, or activity align with my purpose? When you're clear about your priorities, it becomes easier to focus your energy where it has the greatest impact. One of the biggest drains on energy is worrying about things outside of your control. Constantly thinking about outcomes you can't influence not only wastes energy, but also increases stress. To conserve your energy, practice letting go of what you can't control and focus instead on what you can do. Shifting your attention to actionable steps empowers you and reduces unnecessary emotional exhaustion. Avoiding unnecessary conflicts is another way to conserve energy. Arguments, especially over trivial matters, can drain your mental and emotional reserves without adding any value. Before engaging in a disagreement, ask yourself, is this worth my time and energy? Often the best choice is to step away and redirect your energy toward constructive solutions or more meaningful pursuits. Learning to say no is a crucial skill for conserving energy. Many people overcommit to tasks or favors out of guilt or a desire to please others, leaving little energy for their own priorities. Politely declining requests that don't align with your goals allows you to preserve your time and focus. Saying no isn't selfish. It's a way to ensure you have the energy to invest in what truly matters. Another way to conserve energy is by avoiding perfectionism. Striving for perfection can lead to overworking, procrastination, and unnecessary stress. Instead, aim for progress and completion. Accept that some things don't need to be flawless to be effective. By letting go of perfectionism, you free up energy for other important areas of your life. Mindfulness is a powerful tool for conserving energy. When you're fully present in the moment, you can focus your efforts on what's directly in front of you, rather than being distracted by worries or regrets. Mindfulness helps you work more efficiently and reduces the mental fatigue that comes from multitasking or overthinking. Setting boundaries is another key to conserving energy. Whether it's limiting your availability to others or carving out dedicated time for your priorities, boundaries protect your energy from being drained by external demands. Clear boundaries allow you to maintain focus and recharge without feeling guilty or overwhelmed. Conserving energy also involves simplifying your life. Overcomplicating tasks, cluttering your environment, or taking on too many responsibilities can lead to burnout. Streamlining your routines, decluttering your space, and prioritizing what truly matters helps reduce unnecessary stress and keeps your energy focused on what's important. Physical health plays a major role in energy conservation. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, and sufficient sleep are essential for maintaining energy levels. Neglecting your physical well-being can leave you feeling fatigued and less capable of handling challenges. Investing in your health ensures you have the stamina to pursue your goals effectively. Another strategy for conserving energy is learning to delegate. Trying to do everything yourself can quickly lead to burnout. Trusting others to take on tasks or responsibilities not only lightens your load, but also allows you to focus on what you do best. Delegation is a sign of strength, not weakness, and helps create a more balanced and productive environment. Conserving energy also means avoiding toxic environments or relationships. Being around negativity, drama, or criticism can drain your emotional reserves and leave you feeling exhausted. Surround yourself with people who uplift and inspire you, and limit interactions with those who bring unnecessary stress or conflict into your life. Time management is a critical component of energy conservation. Procrastination and poor planning can lead to wasted energy and rushed efforts. By organizing your schedule, setting clear priorities, and tackling tasks proactively, you can use your energy more efficiently and reduce last-minute stress. Practicing gratitude is another way to conserve energy. Focusing on what you're thankful for shifts your mindset from scarcity to abundance, reducing feelings of frustration or dissatisfaction. Gratitude helps you maintain a positive outlook, which requires less emotional effort than dwelling on negativity or regret. Learning to embrace downtime is essential for conserving energy. Rest isn't a luxury. It's a necessity for maintaining productivity and focus. Allow yourself time to recharge, whether through hobbies, relaxation, or simply doing nothing. Downtime helps replenish your mental and physical energy, ensuring you're ready to tackle challenges with renewed vigor. Another aspect of conserving energy is avoiding unnecessary comparisons. Comparing yourself to others can lead to feelings of inadequacy or envy, draining your emotional energy. Focus on your own journey and progress instead of trying to measure up to others. This mindset keeps your energy directed toward your goals rather than being wasted on unproductive comparisons. Breaking large tasks into smaller, manageable steps can also conserve energy. Facing a big project all at once can feel overwhelming and lead to procrastination. By focusing on one small step at a time, you make progress without feeling drained. Each completed step builds momentum and makes the overall task feel more achievable. Conserving energy involves practicing emotional control. Allowing emotions like anger or frustration to take over can be exhausting. Learning to manage these feelings through techniques like deep breathing, mindfulness, or journaling helps you stay calm and focused, preserving your energy for productive efforts. Finally, align your energy with your purpose. When you're working towards something meaningful, your efforts feel less draining and more fulfilling. Pursuing goals that resonate with your values and passions energizes you rather than depletes you. Purpose-driven action is one of the most effective ways to ensure your energy is spent wisely. Conserving energy for what matters is about making intentional choices. By managing your time, emotions, and priorities, you can focus on what truly adds value to your life. When you direct your energy toward meaningful goals and relationships, you create a life that is both productive and fulfilling. Chapter 10. Winning without words. Sometimes the most powerful victories are achieved not through words, but through actions, composure, and presence. Winning without words means letting your deeds, results, and silence speak for you. It's about demonstrating strength and influence without engaging in unnecessary arguments or trying to prove a point verbally. This chapter explores how to win without words, using strategies that build respect, trust, and lasting impact. One of the most effective ways to win without words is to let your actions speak for themselves. Achievements, consistency, and hard work are far more convincing than any argument could ever be. When you focus on delivering results rather than explaining your abilities, people naturally respect and trust you. Actions create a solid foundation of credibility that no amount of talking can achieve. Composure is another key to winning without words. In heated situations, staying calm and collected can have a powerful effect. Silence during conflict shows restraint and maturity, making it clear that you won't be drawn into unnecessary drama. Your calmness often disarms others, shifting the focus away from the argument and toward resolution. Silence can be a strategic tool in discussions or negotiations. By pausing instead of filling every moment with words, you give others the space to reveal their thoughts and intentions. Silence creates an air of confidence, showing that you are thoughtful and not desperate to prove yourself. Often this approach leads others to respect your presence and consider your perspective more carefully. Winning without words also involves mastering the art of observation. Paying attention to body language, tone, and unspoken cues can provide valuable insights into others' emotions and intentions. This understanding allows you to respond effectively without saying much. Observant individuals often navigate conflicts and decisions with greater precision, as they can read the situation more accurately. Another way to win without words is through leading by example. When you consistently demonstrate the values and behaviors you stand for, you inspire others to follow suit. People are more likely to be influenced by what they see you do than by what you tell them. Leading by example creates a ripple effect, proving your point without needing to argue or explain. Winning without words also involves choosing your battles wisely. Not every disagreement or challenge requires your input. Sometimes, walking away or allowing others to express themselves without rebuttal is the most powerful response. This restraint shows that you prioritize peace and progress over petty disputes, earning respect from those around you. Respect is another critical component of winning without words. Treating others with dignity, even when they don't extend the same courtesy, speaks volumes about your character. Respectful actions and attitudes create goodwill and open the door for collaboration, often resolving conflicts more effectively than words ever could. Using nonverbal communication is a subtle yet powerful way to win without words. Body language, facial expressions, and gestures can convey confidence, empathy, and understanding. A nod, a smile, or even maintaining eye contact can communicate your message without saying a word. Nonverbal cues often leave a stronger impression than spoken ones. Winning without words also requires self-discipline. In moments of frustration or provocation, it's easy to lash out or defend yourself verbally. However, staying silent and composed shows strength and emotional control. This discipline protects your energy and keeps the focus on actions that matter rather than words that don't. Patience is another essential quality for winning without words. Results often take time, and allowing your actions to unfold naturally requires persistence and confidence. By staying patient and consistent, you let your achievements speak louder than any explanation or argument. Another aspect of winning without words is focusing on long-term goals instead of short-term victories. Arguments and debates often center on immediate validation, but true success comes from staying committed to your larger vision. By keeping your eye on the bigger picture, you can rise above trivial disputes and let your progress speak for itself. Winning without words also means embracing humility. When you're not focused on proving yourself, you leave room for growth and learning. Humility shows that you're confident in your abilities without needing constant validation. This quiet confidence often earns more respect than boasting or over-explaining ever could. Another strategy is to use actions to resolve conflicts rather than words. For instance, instead of arguing over how to approach a task, simply take the initiative and complete it. Results are hard to argue with, and they often settle disputes more effectively than prolonged discussions. Forgiveness is a powerful way to win without words. Letting go of resentment and moving forward gracefully demonstrates emotional maturity. Forgiveness doesn't mean condoning bad behavior. It means choosing peace over conflict. This choice often leaves a lasting impression and strengthens your ability to lead by example. Gratitude can also help you win without words. By expressing appreciation for others' contributions or support, you foster positive relationships and diffuse potential conflicts. Gratitude shifts the focus from what's lacking to what's present, creating a collaborative and uplifting atmosphere. Winning without words requires clarity about your values and priorities. When you know what truly matters to you, it becomes easier to stay silent in situations that don't align with your goals. This clarity allows you to focus your energy on meaningful actions rather than engaging in distractions or disputes. Another powerful way to win without words is to stay true to your principles, even in challenging situations. Consistency in your actions and beliefs builds trust and respect over time. People are more likely to admire someone who stands firm in their values than someone who tries to win arguments through persuasion alone. Finally, winning without words is about maintaining inner peace. When you're confident in your actions and secure in your intentions, you don't need words to validate your worth. Inner peace allows you to approach conflicts and challenges with grace, knowing that your actions will speak for themselves. In the end, winning without words is about proving your strength and integrity through what you do, not what you say. By focusing on actions, composure, and respect, you can achieve lasting victories that go beyond temporary validation. True influence and success come from living your values and letting your actions tell your story. In a world where words often dominate, win through actions, never through argument, reminds us that true power lies in what we do, not what we say. By focusing on actions over arguments, you can build trust, inspire others, and achieve meaningful success. This approach isn't about silencing yourself. It's about channeling your energy into results that speak louder than any debate ever could. Remember, your actions are your most persuasive voice. They demonstrate your integrity, commitment, and capability in ways that words simply cannot. As you move forward, let your deeds tell your story and pave the way to lasting victories. Thank you for listening. If this audiobook resonated with you, please subscribe for more empowering content that helps you unlock your true potential. Until next time, keep winning through action and leading by example.